It's about people, and people are coming, people are sharing their emotion, people are sharing their life stories, people are sharing their problems, and somehow radio start to be some third place. Life goes on, and you need to adapt to every challenge in life, and this Metautism is thinking like 1, 2, 3, 5 steps forward. Yes, still in our community we need education, and this is one of the thing. The other thing is I had interview with so many people, with so many parents around Croatia, and all of them could find something for themselves inside of the project. This is the thing. It's like for everyone, but for individual.
Welcome to the Metautism podcast, where we're diving into the vibrant world of autism and championing inclusive education and employment. Join us as we explore innovative strategies, share inspiring stories, and analyze groundbreaking initiatives that celebrate differences and advocate for a future of equal opportunities. Let's get started. Hello. How are you? Welcome to another episode of Metautism podcast. I'm your host, Clara, and I'm really excited to be speaking with Irena Vukas today. She's editor-in-chief at Croatian Radio 92, Radio 92, and that is first Croatian community radio, also first Croatian radio that was funded by European Union. They gather volunteers, and they allow space and talk about really important topics for our society, for marginalized groups. And I know that she will give us great insights into how media, how local communities and how local governance can allow space for marginalized groups, for people on the autism spectrum and others. Irena, it's so good to have you here, and welcome to the show.
Hi Clara, hi everyone, and thank you for the invitation. Thank you for have this opportunity to tell something about what we are doing and what we are in our community.
Absolutely, and I will have to say first, props to you, congratulations, because Irena won a fantastic award. Can you, what's it called in English? Best Local Reporter?
Yes, it's something like that. It's Best Local Reporter, and it's like on year based. Like for last year, 25 year, I got a prize for MS report about multiple sclerosis. Yes, yeah. And we were recording. I was recording that in Razdoke place, where they had like youth meeting, and it was really great, and I was enjoying, and I'm very happy that I can promote this on this way.
Absolutely amazing, and I didn't say that actually an award from official Croatian Journalists Associations, so yes. It's not some small award, but really on the national level that was recognized for yes. your local efforts and for, as I said, helping some groups that unfortunately don't have equal opportunities in our society, in this case for people with multiple sclerosis.
Yes,
yeah.
I am very grateful to our main roof organization, and they are really all these years, we are 12, 13 years on air, we can say like that, and they are really a big support to us. Yes, and this prize, this award is just one, visible thing of all this supporting that they are giving to us.
Since we are speaking about support now, so how important support from such organizations, but also from local governance, like mayors or cities, regions, counties in Croatia, and so on, how important that is for radio like yours?
When we start to do all these things, what we are doing now, on beginning of that was very difficult. I remember that most of the people they were asking us, who are you, which politicians inside of your marginalization. There is no politics.
Are you left or right? Yeah.
Yes, and we were, why they are asking that? And we are like non-profit, we are independent. Why they are asking that? They couldn't believe still, and that was time. Even radio started before European Union enters in European Union. So it's very interesting, an interesting time. And when we were, all of us, like community, like society, we were learning about, I would say, democracy, about all this, about non-profit independent media, and it was so strange to everyone. Yes.
Yeah, and that was like 2013, 2014, so it's not so long ago, but I have a feeling like you went really far in these 10 plus years, and that not only you but also we as listeners learned a lot from you.
Yes, and all association in this part of the state. And I would say maybe it was like sometimes, I don't know, it's like 10 years, it's not a big deal, but sometimes like I have feeling that it's so slow, and it's not moving. And I want to speak about so many other topics or so many other problems, and we are still speaking about access, about some basic topics, but we have to till we don't find a way how to move it. But the thing is that radio is great because of on air. There is no barrier. Yes, I like to say that.
Yeah,
yes.
What do you mean no barrier? Like everyone can join and say something?
Everyone can say something. And even if you are in wheelchairs or you have autism or you have something that you are living with, you can be part of our community even on air.
Let's get that community and the feeling of community and the feeling of Radio 92 closer to our viewers or listeners. So what does that look like for, I mean, even for example, this Metautism podcast, we have a version of Metautism radio show on Radio 92, and it's in Croatian. So for Croatian audience, so how does that integration of topics that are unfortunately not very much spoken about on other, recognized in other media. So how does that look like?
Yes, it's difficult, and we are most of the people are asking us how you are getting money. Do you have some marketing? We don't have marketing like basic media, like mainstream media. We don't have marketing like that. We are doing projects, and sometimes it's very also it's like there is sometimes there is no open calls. Sometimes there is like just like dead end. Like I'm thinking, what now? There is no anything. We have to stop with this, with the radio, with the broadcasting, with everything. And then there is always some way. There is always some people, and there is always some donation, and it's going. The thing is, maybe I can say a few technical things about radio. We are like we have a local radio and on stream. Of course, you can listen to us everywhere. And the thing is that we have also like informative basic program, radio program, information about EU, information about the local happenings, about everything. But most of we are focused on disability people and people like all this sensitive group in our community. We are like professional radio team there, you know that. You are one of our volunteer, and we are so grateful that we have a volunteer who are coming to us and making our this place and space so unique. And the thing is, I don't know, the professional team we have, and we are open to everyone. This is what is like community radio.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, and then there is the topic like maybe it's not recognized on other media, but we started to, I don't know. It's not just a topic. It's about people, and people are coming. People are sharing their emotion. People are sharing their life stories. People are sharing their problems, and somehow radio start to be some like third place. Like you have a business home and you have radio. Come to radio. I think that people start to thinking, okay, I have some problem. Maybe I can go there. They can help me, and we can solve it together. That's non-profit radio. That's community.
Yeah, and whenever I come there, there's lots of laughs. Positive energy, and I really like it there, and I'm always thrilled to visit you. And you're also next to the coffee shop, so we can drink order coffee, and it's great. It's definitely really good. And now let's see, how do you perceive this, let's say, Metautism project, since you are involved through radio and how did that integrate into your regular monthly content?
Yes, I was so happy when Željko Habek came, the main
guy for this project.
Came and suggested us this cooperation. I was so happy, but also I was wondering, okay, we are doing about MS, it's different, and autism. Okay, we didn't have so many associations. Now we have Plavi Cvijet, how to say,
Blue Flower,
and
coordinator of that association, was actually our guest for the first 2 episodes. Check it out.
Yes. And we said, okay, one part I scared. On the beginning of this cooperation, I scared because we didn't have so many things about autism like that. We didn't have so many guests. We had good cooperation with association Vrapčići. I don't know how to translate these little birds.
Little birds, bird is.
Yes, and this is people with mental disability. And radio was like some kind. In that time, I remember that project when I was speaking with Željko, and I remember that they were so happy when they were coming to radio. Like they feel good, and they just wanted to come. And we opened some topics like bipolar people and how they are living with bipolar, and they were so like, we have a radio show in project was like, I don't know, 10 minutes, and it was like 1 hour minimum. And because they feel free, they feel calm there, they feel like home. And then I said, okay, we can do it with autism like as well. And we did. And now when I turn back this, I don't know, last 2 years, we had such a good time, such a great people, and I hope it will go on.
My heart will go on with the project. Absolutely, that's great. And when you come there, as you said, the people want to talk. They really feel free to share things. And most of the people think radio is all about speaking, but it's also about listening. In that case, you are someone who listens and who even further interprets the messages, the needs. As we mentioned, the local governance. You are, let's say, the bridge between someone who has some needs and maybe resolving some of the challenges they face in the city, in the region, and so on.
Yes, and the thing what I wanted to say, it's like radio is a friend, and we are like friends to all the people who are coming. But radio is like. I don't know. When I was in my university time, we were speaking like you have to be objective that you like journalists, you have to be objective.
Rule number 1.
Yes, I think no. In our case, like what we are doing, we have to be so full of empathy, and I think this is the most important.
In Metautism podcast, I spoke also with another journalist, and I asked her what does she think are the main, let's say, challenges in media. She actually said that there is a lack of empathy in media. It's all presented very scandalous instead of showcasing real stories with empathy, with kindness.
And thanks to Željko and all of you in project, like Metautism is like it's live project. I think because there is lots of topics about parents and kids who are living with autism. And it's very important, but all of us, also I have a kid, and I know I can believe that now he's 4. Like yesterday he was like small baby.
Yeah, I remember.
Yes, you remember that. But life goes on, and you need to adopt to every challenge in life. And this Metautism is thinking like 1, 2, 3, 5 steps forward. Yes.
Yes, and what is your, for example, maybe part you see the most opportunity in through this project, whether it's how students and people will on the autism spectrum advance in their education or in their job and training, or if it's like in general, the impact that some educational materials we produce will have, or media materials, or what do you see as?
Still, in our community, we need so much. We need education, and this is one of the thing. The other thing is, I would tell all impact for like I said, like one life package is here, and the thing is that. All people. I was speaking in like I had interview with so many people, with so many parents around Croatia, and all of them could find something for themselves inside of the project. This is the thing. It's like for everyone, but for individual.
Yes, absolutely, and I want to point out that it's not only for, in my opinion, it's not only for children or people on the autism spectrum, because those challenges, but on a lower scale, everyone faces. I mean, if you ask children who is now 14 and she or he has to go to, or them has to go to high school, they don't know what they want to, what they want to study, because they like the experience to know I like that or I don't like that, or maybe something gives me sensory issues and so on. And I think those are challenges that everyone faces.
Yes, exactly like that. Yes.
Yeah. And now, could I get maybe your opinion and perspective on local governance, on some good things, some maybe things that need to improve further for marginalized groups, and what do you see as the most important things to focus on, and not only as you said, making some things accessible, because that is really basic, but above that, let's say that way.
I think we have to, like a non-profit sector association in this autism, MS. 2 days ago I was in some meeting with blind people, and I think we have to cooperate. We have to find a way to cooperate all together, and we have to go out and be visible. To show the people that we are here. They're here, and to I don't know. I don't like to make some mess to make something. I like to be like positive and do some positive campaign to educate people around us. I will do this, and I hope that we will continue like
in that way. Yes. I really like that you said cooperation, because now I might not be 100% correct, but if I'm not mistaken, for example, on the pathways, when you have to go from pathway to street, like when the pathway drops, that's made for people in wheelchair, but also it's used by mothers with strollers,
of course, older
by
people.
bikes.
Yes,
absolutely. Yes. And also I think that some things like jar openers or something like that were made for people with let's say less strength in their arms and so on, but it's used
and
by also older people.
Yes, it's small steps, but you have to have like open mind.
I mean, one thing
you don't need to have money to make some accessible
changes,
environment. Just you have to open your mind, and then it's easy.
Yes, absolutely. And as I said, if it benefits one group, it also definitely benefits many more other groups, although we do often have to think outside the box to actually perceive it.
Like you said, there is lots of disability which is not visible. And this is probably because of that we need education. And again, I would say education. And even we start to be more like society, like people, we start to be more sensitive, and we start to build some empathy, but it can be like positive discrimination. I don't want to go on in that way. Like let's be just think and just do these small steps. Like don't park a car on the place for disability people. This is the small steps, but when we then we can go on and open some other topics. Yes,
definitely.
Yes.
And when speaking about some, let's say, maybe physical challenges, for example, walking with crutches and so on, I often see videos where people park in the disability spot and they don't use actually wheelchair or something like that, and people are like, but you're not for this you shouldn't be on this in this place, and person says, but I do have some mobility challenges and so on, and it's also invisible, but it's still a challenge that something that someone has to deal with daily, and we definitely don't see a lot. I guess more things we don't see than we when
there is
we
no.
see them.
If you are there is no like full accessible restaurant in the city, on the square, on our main square, and we are so proud that we have so big square. Yes, we have, and it's nice, but if you are in wheelchair and you need to go, you are eating, I don't know, ice cream or drinking beer there, and you have to go to toilet, there is no chance. And people don't think about that, and I don't know, it's like that. Yes,
it's very very sad actually.
Yes, it's very sad. Yes.
And we're in 2026 and everyone's doing renovations, modern interior, but they don't do the basic needs of people.
Yes, and it's some kind of, there is one good project, and there is one good architect. He has a project like let's make like accessible things. It's so basic, like call the architects. It's like it's about dignity. Yes, and there's also a joke you can see when something was designed by a woman, because for example, things that are in toilets are you can recognize when the man made it. That's only a basic example of how much we should talk with people that are different from us, and to recognize other people's needs. And there is increasing the number of kids with autism and people with MS, and there is lots of young women who are got the diagnosis of MS. There is lots of kids with autism from last, I don't know, Eva maybe said the numbers about she had 200% more members of association. We have the same. I remember, I don't know, 10 years ago, people were calling from all around. They were calling our president of MS, maybe 1 or 2 times in a year. Now it's every month someone is calling to say that they got diagnosis of MS. They're living with MS, and it's really we have to do something. We should do that immediately. Yes.
What are some of the first steps you would recommend?
Accessible and I would say community without barrier, but I'm thinking also architectons and mental.
From Metautism radio show, what is your favorite story? What would you like to highlight?
I remember, yes. When you said Metautism radio show, all my guests were so great. Željko knows, like, he would prepare me some question. We are laughing with that now. He would prepare me now some question. Now, like you, two of us, we don't have a prepared question. But poor Željko, every time he would come and prepare some question, and I wouldn't ask any of that question because sometimes I was feeling some other things, and it just conversation.
You went with the flow.
Yeah, and we were enjoying that. In one moment, he was looking at me like, "I will kill you," and after that we are all hugging each other there, and it's great. And but first thing on my mind, and it will stay, I think forever, is I was speaking with the mom of the boy who is working there making pasta. Yes, I like that story. I wish that they can come to Slavonski Brod, that we can do it something, and some project activity I hope that we will do in future.
Okay.
And this story was like a good example to, I think, to so many other people who were listening to the radio, yes.
Beautiful.
Yes.
That's a great conclusion, and thank you so much for joining me.
We are so happy and we are so grateful that Radio 92 is a part of Metautism project, and we want to stay your partners forever. Yes.
We also want that, and I know that will be the case, even if the next project is not called Metautism. Okay, so thank you, Irena, and also thank you, dear listener or viewer, for watching this episode. Follow us on Spotify or subscribe on YouTube so you don't miss the upcoming episodes. And of course, thank you to the Erasmus Plus program of European Union for funding this project. All opinions are our own. And until next time, bye bye!